To understand the implications of removing Section 5126, the legal foundation for native title, Linda and Andrew are in Canberra to see Shireen Morris, Policy Advisor on Constitutional Reform at the Cape York Institute.
Can you see, take out the clause 5126 that says passing laws for various people of any race,
Yep.
put back something that says but native title will be okay?
Well, just to be clear, that's not the only problem we're seeking to solve.
Let's stick to just this one.
Remember, we're
You're
trying
the
to
lawyer.
put in place rules to ensure that things happen in a better way, right?
Okay.
If we remove the race power, right, and I agree, we've got to get rid of race from our constitution, right?
And not put one back in.
The technical problem is that the Commonwealth will then lack the power to ever amend the Native Title Act again.
Is there not a measure that we could put that would preserve native title for the meantime, but only do that?
No. What you have to do is imagine how words like that will be interpreted by the High Court.
Oh, boy, do I imagine that.
And so the problem is, if you try to be really narrow and could say native title laws are okay, then it will be up to the court to interpret that. And because it's constructed so narrowly, you might find that Parliament's power to make other types of laws that it may wish to make.
Oh, believe me, I hear you, but except if you say, and culture and law, you're going to get that multiplied.
We want to take the references to race out, and we want to put in some fairer rules to make sure that things happen in a better way in the governance of Indigenous affairs, right?
Right, okay.
Now, I'm Indigenous. What's so funny? Do you agree that I'm Indigenous?
Let me tell you my understanding. And I've heard you claim that you're Indigenous
I am, because I was
quite
born
a few
here.
times. Under Australian law, there is a distinct category of Australian citizens called Indigenous Australians. There is a three-part definition: descent, community acceptance, self-identification. So what I just said was the legal and practical understanding of what you're saying. Incorrect, you're not Indigenous.
I'm changing the definition. I'm changing the paradigm.
The emotional and spiritual sense of what you are saying is valid. You feel more connection to this land than to the Netherlands, just as I feel more patriotic and more connection and love for this land than I do to India or Fiji, right? Our status as Australian citizens who love their country and feel connected to it is no better or worse than an Indigenous person.
My point exactly. Can you just say,
However,
if I'm
Andrew, however, we're trying to have a discussion about the Constitution here, and that means this practical matter of the law. And every Western democracy that has a colonised people, they make accommodation and they recognise those peoples as Indigenous in order to remedy past discrimination and dispossession of those people.
I believe in remedying things that have worked to the detriment of people, absolutely.
So this is and I'll really, really want you to grapple with the technical problem, okay? Because we're talking about the Constitution.
I have been, all along.
Okay, the key reason we want to reform the Constitution is to put in place some fairer rules to make sure that the racially discriminatory laws and policies of the past can't happen again.